Pretend you disagree with Stephen Jobs, right? I don't disagree with him. That's not the point. You understand? So I start my video, technically speaking, attacking him. He's dead. He doesn't care. My friend sold a painting portrait of him for $700,000 to a Russian billionaire. It was arranged before it was even started. It was arranged to sell it at this price. The painting was size 8 feet tall by 4 feet wide, and it was inspired by some photograph from 20 years ago. And the photographer said, one painting, one original, not reproduced. Photographer said, oh, no, I want a little money, because it was my photograph. My friend, David de Tuna, his name, he's a Georgian, Russian, Jewish, Georgian, Russian. Well, one of those very wealthy people. He's driving a fucking Porsche. He's having 20 people working for him under Brooklyn Bridge. If you have any fucking idea, art studio under Dumbo, down under Brooklyn Bridge, artist studio like my fucking cottage would cost you $3,000 a month in Dumbo in Brooklyn. And 30 years ago, they were selling drugs. I lived there. There were prostitutes on the corner. It was dangerous to come out. I was out one night, getting milk or something, and the police pulled up on the corner. I said, what the fuck? They say, don't come around after dark. Police tell me. I say, why? Why I'm not afraid of the dark? They say, you should be. This is New York. I say, really? Well, I'm from Russia. We also, in my hometown, women didn't come out after dark. That's true. But I stayed after dark. My mother was, when she was home, like 3 days a week, or 2 days a week, she was traveling, performing. She was a ballerina, so she was traveling. And to apologize, I guess, she always brought me gifts. So I had the best toys in Engels, and maybe within 100 miles. I had first Russian lunokhod. So it's this vehicle that now Mars rover is based on. So Russians had it, on the moon. So my mom brings me this plastic thing with batteries, not remote, no. And just push it and it goes. But it's fun. So I had this flip open, and there was empty. And I had a room, pretty much. My room was bigger than this bedroom. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely. But there was no door, actually. So I heard them fucking on the couch in the living room. No, how was it? No, there was no door. So I had built this big city out of Play-Doh. In Russia, Play-Doh is called plastiline. What it is, it's a mixture of wax and other material. It's not American Play-Doh. It's something that sculptors would definitely use to make a sculpture. And you don't need to spray it with water like clay. When you work with clay, you need to spray it after you're working on it every half an hour. Otherwise, it dries, right? So you worked on it today in the garage in your clay, as I recommend. I can teach you all about clay sculpture, marble sculpture, gold sculpture, casting, any metal. Andrey Bogoslowsky knows everything about Byzantium, monumental icons, for instance. In high school, I was making fake icons by recommendations, by the teachings of my teacher, who was crazy about technology. Basically, he was crazy. He had a school, like 20 kids, high school kids, but most of them were like drug addicts and crazy. They were like surrealists. Because he was a surrealist, actually. And those other kids, except one, who stole my painting from a studio, my best umbrella. It's like long hanging umbrella. And I was going to include it in my portfolio to apply to Academy of Visual Arts, but it disappeared from a government studio, this guy with bad teeth. Now he's a director and a principal of a comedy theater or comedy festival. Oh, I think it's a comedy festival. So it's called, in Poland, check it out, Symposium of Liars. So you come out on stage, just think about this fucking concept. Genius. You can't polish. So I ran into him in t-shirt business at night in Subway, somewhere in New York. He says, I can't believe my eyes. I said, I can't believe my either. We haven't seen each other. And last time in Poland, I got into Academy of Visual Arts. He couldn't. Right now, he's a professor of graphics. His name is Tomasz Woźniak. He stole my painting. So in New York, he says, I need a job. I worked as a waiter in Miami, but now in New York. I said, sure, sell my t-shirts. So I put him around the clock so he makes money, right? He's my best friend. I have 28 people, but he's like my childhood friend. And we're talking. And then he says, my mom loves your umbrella painting. I say, excuse me? What? I hired the guy, and a few weeks later, it just comes up that he stole my fucking umbrella painting. That could have changed my destiny. Do you understand what it means to steal a bicycle from somebody? Somebody might get killed because you stole the bicycle. Do you understand what it means, the word karma? Do you?